And as Ed said, this week's topic for the final five is voting controversies, particularly around big games. And we all know that Mason Cox missed out on winning the medal on Monday, even though Matthew Lloyd gave him 3 votes and so did Cameron Ling. Ross, you've got a cracker from the early 2000s over in the West.
And my personal favourite, 2005 Simpson medalist, the announcement. There was a glitch in the voting system with Clint Jones and Toby McGrath.
Winner of the Simpson medal for this afternoon's match is number 8, South Fremantle, Toby McGrath.
Well, not number 8, that's Clint Jones, but number 39 is Toby McGrath. There's a bit of confusion here.
Gee, that came as a bit of a shock to me, but just the boys played.
I think they might have made a mistake here. Clint Roberts up there on behalf of the WAFL, and what a moment for Clint Jones. But today, 28 disposals,
it hasn't been Toby's week for winning medals.
Ed, that's reminiscent of Warren Beatty at the Oscars a few years ago with La La Land. Matthew, you famously gave away a television controversially.
Cara, I was working for Channel 10 and every best player on a Saturday night got the television. I wasn't happy with any of the midfielders, and Heredia O'Brien was flying, Lumumba, playing footy. Will Young had the negating forward role on him, but he had 2 touches for the game. I've given him the TV. Will Young was dropped the next week, never played another AFL game. So I've never lived that one down.
That's the Robert Klump. That's the modern day Robert Klump. I can't believe Robert Klump is not here. Yeah. That was unbelievable. Bobby Skilton.
Robert Klump should be, this segment should be named for, but the Ross Glendinning medal always serves up the odd controversy, doesn't he?
Well, this is what Beck Madden should have done on Monday. Beck Danaher should have done on Monday. Beck Madden was on the slide. Here's Ross Glendinning. It's his medal. He'll decide who gets it.
And I will say that it's been a really tough one today. There are 3 or 4 players who really could have received the award, but I thought early, particularly when it counted, Michael Gardner showed that he was dominating the big man around the ground. So Michael Gardner.
Michael Gardner gets the Ross Glendinning medal, and then the votes came up. And
he didn't even finish in the top 3.
Wasn't even there.
He came 4th.
Ross just said, who are these billy goats who are doing the votes? Here are the votes. Poor old Ashley Sampy missed it. Gardner got 3 votes. Sampy got 11, and Ross said, yeah, well, it's my medal. Bad luck.
Well, that's the sort of leadership we're looking for.
And Matthew, you raised your eyebrows after the 2020 grand final in an interview with Lee Matthews on the Sunday Footy Show.
Yeah, we all knew Dusty was best on ground, but we're surprised Lee gave Nathan Broad the 2 votes. So here's Lee when I asked him about it the following morning. Hey, Lee, there was a bit of conjecture. Your votes, you went, obviously, Dusty 3, everyone knew that. But Nathan Broad, you had him as the 2 votes yesterday.
Well, I didn't, did I? I mean, no, I thought I had gone Martin Short and Edwards.
Dustin Martin 3, Nathan Broad 2 and Shane Edwards 1.
But if I put Broad down, that was a very big mistake on my part. It was definitely Short, 2, and Edwards 1.
Very lucky it didn't cost Jaden.
Oh, there you go.
And guess what? If you're Lee Matthews, you get away with it. But when you're Caroline Wilson, you don't.
What happened?
And even you got stuck into me in 2017 when I didn't give Dusty a vote for the Yokin medal after the Dreamtime game.
Yeah.
He won it anyway because everyone else gave him 3. I'm adamant Trent Cotchin was best on ground. I probably am a harsh judge because he's so brilliant always that I just didn't put him in there.
Okay.
You got stuck into me on Triple M.
Did I?
Day.
Oh, well, I'm glad I didn't miss the opportunity. I wish I could remember so I could have a second
crack.
I
think someone even tried to suggest I didn't like Dustin Martin. It was personal.
Oh, that was
absolutely ridiculous.
That was Eddie.
With that.
That was Eddie.
Just a bad judge. That's
hey, Josh Gabelich copped a fair bit of stick. You know what? I haven't spoken to Josh about it. He's the grandson of the great Ray Gabelich. He's probably overcompensated a little bit because he's a Collingwood man. But Josh, don't worry about it, mate. Can I just say, though, on these votes, why don't we take the coaches' votes on those particular big games like this one? Because the coaches all voted for Mason Cox on this situation. Or, here's what I hate about it, further encroaching of the AFL who cannot not stick their nose into everything. On these games, it should be a special occasion where Melbourne and Collingwood pick 2 former greats, make a big deal of the fact that they've got the job, celebrate the game and let them pick the winner. AFL, please, just stay out of things. You don't have to run everything.